Hey guys, Raid0AU, and welcome to a new Let's Play on Crashlands. It's a game produced by Butterscotch Shenanigans, which I believe is a three-man development team. I've been working on it for a couple of years now, and it's just been released in the last day or so on Steam, iOS, and Android. One of the selling points of it is that they do have cloud saves available by setting up a Butterscotch ID. As you can see down here, I've set that up. And what that enables you to do, if you had it on multiple devices, you can play your save game on all the devices. So you just import it and you can continue on your game while you're out and about. I'm playing the PC version. Just so you're aware of that. And is it any good? Don't know. Let's have a look and I guess we'll find out. So here we go. I'm going to play on Adventure, which is just the normal difficulty for this. So there we go. And here we are with our ship, the BSSS Assess. So the idea of this game is, supposedly it's an action RPG type looting, building, farming type game with an overarching story. So I'm not going to read all the text on here. I'll leave it up for a few moments so you guys can probably read it. Unfortunately, I do need to click through it all. So alright, so select that control panel. Just click on it. And here's the main antagonist of the game, I believe, Hugo Dooku. This first part here is really just an introduction to the game, so and introduces you to the overarching story, which effectively the overarching story is that you are a space courier. This guy attacks your ship, destroys it, so you've got to deliver your packages, and you are needing to get a message back to your company to make sure that those packages end up getting delivered. So that's effectively the overarching story, but it's everything in between that obviously makes up the game. So we just need to collect these packages, watching out for the and you'll see here that all the enemies have these type of these signals to show you where they're about to attack, and that's fundamental to the combat in this game. So now I've picked up the wrench, I should be able to hit that. Wait for that one to go off. Pick that one up. So this is really just an introduction to the movement and combat and things like that. up. Here we go. Ooh, a bit close to that one. Get in our escape pod. Hopefully the sound's okay on this. I've been playing around with the sound. I've got the in-game sound down as low as I can in-game, but I've also had to play around with the settings outside as well to try and get the sound levels right. So hopefully it's not too loud. This is where we come into the main part of the game. So this is the overarching thing. We need to contact the Bureau of Shipping so they can send a rescue space truck before he shows up again. So we need to build an advanced comm device. Alright. So this is our crafting station over here. We go into that, you can see we've got various things we can make. This is what we need to make at the moment. And what you find is that basically you can track things in there, and up on the top right hand corner here it will tell me what I need to collect. So I need to collect 10 grass, which are these here. And you just click on them. You only need to click on them once, and the character will keep attacking until these are just sticks on the ground here. You can just pick those up, and as you can see, it automatically picks everything up for you. So I've already got the 10. I'll collect a little bit more just because it's here. Alright, and I'm going to pick up that soil while I'm here, and that twig. Alright, so we need to build these. So we select them, press on build, takes a few seconds. Alright, so you need to click on it down in the finished area here. If you don't do that, basically you don't pick it up, and what you find is you have this little icon over the constructor, and same with other machines later on, which tells you that there's something in there that you haven't picked up. So just pick those up. Alright. Now use build mode to put those down. Alright. So it's the hammer icon down here, or press W and you select the floor, and then basically you just put it down. Like that. That'll do. Yeah, Crash Spaceship is in the middle of it, but that's okay. So, alright, so we need some trees. Alright, so when you see one of these boxes, and these can be dropped by mobs and when you're mining and things like that, these will give you schematics. Your sidekick juice box here will give you ones from time to time during the story arc. So there we go. We've got a sawgrass saw. So if we go in here and have a look, there we go. So we need some twigs, which I've already picked up, and we need some more grass. So we'll collect some more grass. We've got everything we need now. And we just build that. There we go. Collect it. So a bit of an explanation there. Effectively what it's saying is that it uses a contextual system where basically the correct tool will be used, provided you've got the correct tool, you've crafted it, it will be used when you try and do various things. So if you're trying to chop down a tree, it'll use a saw. When you're trying to mine stone or something like that, it'll use a pickaxe. So, alright, so we need to make a sawmill next. And that'll be the schematic for the sawmill. And basically what you then do is you come over to the crafting station, go, alright, this is what we're needing to make, and you just click on track. There we go. And up the top here it tells me what I need to get. So I need some more of this grass and I need some wood. So I'm going to grab any of this soil that I see as well, because I'm going to need that. Alright, so I've got all the grass I need. I'm trying to avoid these guys if I can for the moment. They are aggressive if you get too close. Quite a bit of leeway there, and they'll throw an exclamation mark above their head if you get too close and they start coming for you. You can run away from them. Whoop. Then we'll just head back up to a little base here. The crafting station, and we should be able to make... Oh, you're kidding me, I'm one short. You're joking. Alright. Well, it was my mistake, because basically I've got it tracked up on the top right there. So I shouldn't be one short, but I am. So alright, there we go. Can I get this aggroing? Yep. Alright, so this will be telling me about the teleportation system. So if you press E on the map on the keyboard, it brings up the map, and you can click on your crashed pod there, and it will teleport you back. Alright, so now I can click on that and build. Alright, sawmill. Shows us some of the things we can make in it at the moment. The other ones will be schematics that we haven't found yet. So, alright, so we need to place that down. So we go into build mode. We've got no floors. That's it. Over on the right hand bottom here, we've got a floor and the infinity symbol down here. And every placeable item that you've built is there, so we just pick that up and just place it down there. There we go. Sawmill done. Alright, so we need some armour. So we need a wooden chest plate. Alright, now it's automatically put that up there for me, so I need another 15 wood. Grab some of this on the way. And what I'm going to do is I've headed up a bit and I've headed down. I'm going to head up in this direction just to open up the map a little bit. See if I can get that without aggroing. Now, so you see I've picked up another schematic there. What's that one? Bureau scroll. That's made in the sawmill. And you'll see down on the bottom left there, when I'm looting stuff, it tells me what I've picked up. You'll notice that I am picking up log tree seeds. So you can grow these, and that's where that soil comes in. Alright, so it's getting dark. Alright, so we're going to need to... Right, we've got everything we need for the armour. So I'm going to teleport back. And then we'll worry about going and getting this light. And so we go to the sawmill. And this is what we're after here, the log chest. So we build that. Now, there's a mechanic in the game that when it comes to equipment, so armour and weapons and things like that, that basically when you retrieve the item, it has a chance to be one of the... Similar to other sort of action RPGs or even MMOs where items have various qualities about them. You get a green item, a white item, or a purple item, those sort of things. So let's see what we get. Satisfying log chest of shocking, so it gives us a shocking chance and a burn chance. It gives us a bit of health, so we'll equip that. Good. Alright, so we've got our little log chest on. Okay, so this is a sawgrass saw, so we're going to need to get some more wood and some more grass. But in the meantime, over here, there's supposed to be a light source somewhere. And what I'm going to need is I'm going to need some wood floor. I'm going to need some flooring, not necessarily wood. I'm just going to grab some grass. Grass have I got? Because I want to grab this light. Now basically in my sound check what I did was I played up until I got the light. And at that point basically I don't know what goes on after that. So alright, so we want some flooring. Build that. Achievement unlocked. The reason we need the flooring is this light is on a little island and you can't cross water by yourself, so you have to make a little bridge across it. Here it is here. So what we'll do is we go to our flooring, choose our flooring and pop that down. There we go. And we can so provided we've got this equipped, basically it'll automatically activate when it's dark enough. And you can see there, like the context system that's in place. So if I do that, the saw, this one's the saw as well. But later on, you'll, I'm sure that there's things like stone and things like that that I've come across that I haven't been able to mine yet. Like in my sound check, I hadn't progressed far enough to be able to do that, or to be required to do that. So, ooh, what's this thing do over here? Oh, wings. 2 minutes. Let's be fly. So I suppose in that situation, had I found that first, I wouldn't have needed to put the floor down to reach the light, because I would have been able to fly across it. New schematic. Wooden chair. Nice. Hard days grinding, I can at least sit down. Just grabbing some of this stuff while I'm flying around, because I figure I'm going to need it. So, well, I do need it for the sword. So, there we go. We've got enough wood for the sword. Kind of gives me a bit of a feeling of don't starve to a certain extent, except obviously not worrying too much about food. The same as you do in Don't Starve, which is why it's called that. But yeah. Gameplay certainly seems to be smooth enough, which, you know, I probably expect running it on PC. I am. Oh, Wampet Heifer. I think I'll stay away from him. Alright, so we will head back. And it should be in here. Let's have a look. Yep. Sawgrass sword. That. You can see the other items that we found. So there's the bureau scroll. So I'm assuming that's just decorative. And a wooden chair. So let's see what qualities we get on this thing. Blue. Satisfying sawgrass sort of toasting. So we got burn, bleed, and vampire chance. Oh, so we'll equip that. Alright. Alright, so we need to build a skinnery. So we're going to have to start killing some of these things. Alright, let's go and find one. Here's one. Come here, you. So you see the telegraph there of where it's attacking. Alright, so down here you can click on your suit down there and you can see everything that's in your action slots and things like that. And you can move things in and out. They'll appear down here in this line here. But at the moment I don't need to do that. So what I can do is I can bring the wrench out and I can chuck it at one of these. Stun him from that. But it does have a cooldown on it, so let me hit in there. So how are we going? Doing okay, but we're not really getting the bones we need. There's a few bones. We'll chop some of these while we're here. Take advantage of the situation. We do need some of these things down here, which are whistle root rods. So we need quite a few of those. So as they're reeds, I'm assuming that they only grow around the water areas. So alright, we'll get this guy down here. Oh, you got me. You do slowly regenerate health. But yeah, you need to be a little bit careful with it. Don't really want to go for 2 at once. Not at this stage anyway. There we go, we need another bone. We've got all those. So just need to do one more. Try this. There we go. Alright, that's everything. So once again we can teleport back. And if we come in here, the skinnery. Now you're crafting with wampum parts. New station, the skinnery. And we can make these and obviously various things that we haven't found yet in the skinnery. So I'm going to go and place that down. There's the skinnery. And we'll place that there. Cool. Alright. Okay, so we've got our quests here. We've only got the one at the moment, which is the overarching one. Which effectively is we need to find the crystal resonator. But if we go into the skinnery, we'll find in here, basically, this is like the next level. These are the next level items from the first ones. So there's the next level of weapon, the saw board, level 2 item. And we can make some wampum armor in here as well. Some glue, there's a sticky bomb. So yeah, as opposed to in here, you know, we've got our wooden stuff here. So and we've got walls and doors and things like that, which we can use to build up our base, which we will be doing. But time's getting on the video, so I think we'll call this one here. Seems like an opportune time. Got our first few stations up and running, and probably what we need to start looking at is, what I'd probably like to do is I'd like to change this floor to wooden flooring and put some walls around and doors and things like that. Probably leave this smack in the center of it, I think. That way when you teleport back, you're teleporting back into the middle of your house. Seems like a reasonable thing to do. But yeah, so we'll continue this on in the next episode. Hope you've all enjoyed what you've seen. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you all next time when we continue our adventures in Crashland. My name is Raid0AU, signing out.